Runners now coming out onto the track proper. The white flag is raised. They're off. Racing down the straight the first time and disputing the lead on the far side, Tesseract with alongside Policy Breach. They're followed by Art of Synergy with Rooster Byron. Handy in the blue cap and grey, Petit Mouchoir, and towards the inside, Shauno. These are being followed by Last Goodbye as they race up to the winning post with Tesseract the leader from Policy Breach and Art of Synergy. Petit Mouchoir in between horses, and then Rooster Byron, and on the inside is Shauno, Last Goodbye and Set My Ways. Red Giant next with Paul Dark and St. Stephen's Green, and these are being followed by Broken Soul with Bingo Conti and Can't Be Done, Blast of Coman, and on the inside Win Gold and Wear It. And these are being followed up to the top of the course by Zagel, and further back then to Rory's Valentine with Far Island and Bon Enfant as they turn away from the stands now. Annie Drama, another one of the back markers with Twinkle Toes. But up ahead, little to choose between Policy Breach, who's now moved a place ahead of Tesseract as they make the downhill run. In third place is Art of Synergy. And behind these three, continuing the descent now down towards the bottom part of the course, on the inside as they make this turn, Petit Mouchoir as Policy Breach disputes the lead with Tesseract, and then Art of Synergy, and they're tracked by Petit Mouchoir with Shauno on the inside. Rooster Byron is not far behind them with Last Goodbye and Set My Ways in the white cap as they turn out to go down the back straight with Tesseract, a narrow leader from Policy Breach in the white. They're followed by Art of Synergy with Petit Mouchoir next in fourth as they turn out to race down the back. Behind the leading quartet, Rooster Byron with Shauno and Set My Ways, Last Goodbye and Red Giant, and they're followed by Ball Dark, St. Stephen's Green and Bingo Conti and Win Gold and Wear It, Can't Be Done and Broken Soul as they race now to the halfway stage in the Goffs Land Rover Bumper. And it is Tesseract, Sarah O'Brien in the quartered cap, still up there contesting the lead with Policy Breach and Jane Mangan. They're tracked by Art of Synergy and Stephen Clements, third on the outside of Petit Mouchoir and Jamie Codd, with Settin' My Ways close behind them. Shauno next on the inside, being followed by Last Goodbye and Rooster Byron as they race on now with about 3/4 of a mile left to go. And still tightly grouped up with Tesseract and Policy Breach continuing to be the first two, with next Art of Synergy and Petit Mouchoir fourth on the inside. Set My Ways and Rooster Byron, and they're followed by Red Giant with next Last Goodbye and Ball Dark, St. Stephen's Green and Win Gold and Wear It, and they're followed by Broken Soul with Bingo Conti and Blast of Coman next ahead of Annie Drama. So they race on now towards the final half mile and begin the run towards the home turn with Tesseract just the leader from Policy Breach right alongside, and then Art of Synergy. They're tracked by Petit Mouchoir in fourth on the inside as they begin the run now towards the home turn, and with about 3 furlongs to race, Shauno is tailed off at the back, and it's Tesseract with moving through on the rail, Petit Mouchoir to take it up on the home turn, then Policy Breach and Set My Ways, St. Stephen's Green down the outside as they race off the turn, and it's Petit Mouchoir just the leader now on straightening up from Tesseract and Set My Ways, and they're followed by Policy Breach. Red Giant next with St Stephen's Green as they begin the run to the final furlong, and Petit Mouchoir opens up now, followed by St My Ways, and then comes on the outside Tesseract, Red Giant and Policy Breach next. But this is all over. It's Petit Mouchoir and Jamie Codd, home and host in the Goffs Land Rover Bumper. They win it by a straight. Policy Breach up for second, Tesseract third, and then Red Giant, Set My Ways, Blast of Coman, and then St Stephen's Green.
Result of the fifth race, the Goffs Land Rover Bumper INH Flat Race, 12, 14, 20. Number 15 was fourth and a photo for fifth place. 12, 14, 20, 15 and a photo. In the fifth race, number 18 was fifth, number 6 was sixth, and number 19 was seventh. Full result 12, 14, 20, 15, 18, 6 from 19. The distances in the fifth race were 6.5 lengths, a half a length, 2 lengths, 1 length, a nose, and 1.5 lengths. That's 6.5 lengths, a half a length, 2 lengths, 1 length, a nose, and 1.5 lengths. The time taken was 4 minutes and 8.1 seconds. 4:08.1.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together and welcome back in of the Goffs Land Rover Bumper, number 12, your race card. Unsure. Trained by Gordon Elliott, Higginson House Stud, and ridden by Todd.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the Ballymacad Foxhounds on the straight, led by their huntsman Kevin Donoghue. Kevin has been hunting hounds for 18 seasons. He's the fourth generation of Donoghue to carry the horn in Ballymacad, the first Donoghue having taken office in 1933. With him on the bay is Bobby Kellett, Maurice Quinn was his another whip, and Jim Stevenson, the joint master, following up. Jim comes from Banbridge, County Down, makes the trip across the border every day to hunt 2 days a week with the Ballymacads in their country in North Kildare, hunting from Old Castle. They're one of the most distinguished, best known and famous packs of hounds in the country. Have been hunting since around 1800, around Lough Crew. They're kennelled in Old Castle, and it is great to see them here today. And they're with 15 couple of hounds. Missing is Keith Broderick, the whip, who has a broken leg from a hunting accident early in the season.
Okay, we hear another voice coming over, but we'll drive on here from the parade ring. Joining me is Dick O'Sullivan, who's the general manager here. Dick, tell us what the attendance figure is for today.
20,214. A record attendance for a first day, up nearly 800 from last year.
That's an incredible achievement, certainly for the opening day, whenever we knew that the weather was going to be going a little bit against us. So it gives the team here great confidence going forward for the rest of the week.
Yeah, we're very happy. We knew it's going to be a big day. Our pre-sales were great, and we said if we got any break with the weather, we'd really do well and maybe break another record.
Henry Beebe, the chief executive, followed by Eddie Kavanagh, the general manager, to make the presentation to the winning connections, number 12, Petit Mouchoir. This is over the Jigginstown House Studs. Michael and Eddie O'Leary are here to accept the presentation. Also, many congratulations to the winning trainer, Gordon Elliott, and to Jamie Codd, the winning jockey. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please show your appreciation for the winner of the Goffs Land Rover Bumper.